Hi everyone, it's Lillian here, and I know this is not my regular time to go live, and I gave you no warning, but I just wanted to share this with you. I was about to prepare some of my new stamps. Don't you just love new stamps? So my Soft Seedlings is a brand new set, amazing phrasing. It's pretty new as well. Lots of it has not been used. And I thought, oh, some of you have seen me do this before, but some of you haven't. So I wanted just to share it with you, and maybe it'll help you in your, and when you get new stamps. So let me just get this shared to my group page as well, so that people there can watch it, and we will get started. So these are the two sets. This is called Soft Seedlings, and it is in the new mini catalog, and I just love it. And you can tell by looking at it that it's a distinctive set. It has lights and darks when it stamps. And then we also have the little whirligig that I don't know about you. I always loved just spinning that as a kid and sending it flying. And then beautiful words and fonts. And this stamp set is what we call a cling stamp set. So cling, when you open a cling case, so both cases look the same from the outside, but when you open a cling case, you have labels, and then you've got this, and you've got the red rubber. So we'll just put that to the side and look at the other kind of stamp that Stampin' Up! Sells, and that is photopolymer. And these are going to be clear. So photopolymer, they're totally clear. Both stamps, both these and these, work much better when they're brand new if you kind of take the finish off them. So you might say, well, it's not stamping very well. That's because when they made these stamps, let me just put it on a block. Well, that wasn't mounted very well, so much. So when they make these stamps, they go into a mold. The whole thing goes into a mold. So they need something to release it from the mold. So they have a bit of a finish on them. So all you need to do to get them ink ready is just rub them on your hand or arm or on your blue jeans, or you can also just sort of rub them on your Stampin' Scrub. So you just want to get that little bit of a finish that's on them off. So I always clean my stamps, whether they're photopolymer, the clear, or whether they're the red rubber. I always do that first. And let me just put these aside. So what I might even do, if I remember, I don't always remember, I might take this and just rub it. Well, it's still all like that. So that's a possibility. Otherwise, you can do it as you use it. But do take that, do sort of rub them on something the first time you use them, and they'll stamp much better. After that, it's clean sailing. So what you're going to do is you're going to punch out your stamps just like that. And you might say, why doesn't Stampin' Up! Do this for us? It saves us money, and we get this whole set of stamps for a reduced rate. So that's why, and I call it my getting acquainted time. When I do this with my stamps, I'm kind of looking at them and handling them, and it's my getting acquainted time. Now this, some people throw away, and this is just totally a personal preference. I like to put it here and then put my stamps back in here afterwards. And then I can always tell if I've got all of my stamps accounted for, or if one is missing in action. So now I'm going to put that to the side. Now there are instructions in the case about how to mount your labels onto your stamps. And so what they are suggesting, and I'm just always looking here, is to peel. I'm just going to do part of it because I'm going to do something different. That works better for me. But if you peeled the whole label off, and then you would peel this label off of here, then you would take it and put it down, and this here is sticky, and you would put it down. And I've done that with lots of my stamps. But a couple of years ago, I found something that works better for me. So this might work better for you too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to go back to as if it was the beginning. And I'm going to peel everything. So just like that off. And sometimes what I do is I even snip a little bit. I snip just a little bit so I can get a finger hold when it's on the block, but that's not too important. That's just a little idiosyncrasy. So now this is sticky here. I'm going to put it on the block. So I'm going to bring in a block that will hold that label. Before I put it down, I'm going to peel a little bit back. And the reason I'm doing this is once it's on the label, it's solid and you can't wiggle. And sometimes it's hard to get hold of that. You take your pick tool helps. So I'm just going to stick that down like that and peel this off. And now I can take this and hold it over top. Now don't put it down, because once it touches down, you're not going to budge it. But hold it over top and get everything lined up. And I follow the lines here, and that really helps a whole lot. And when I'm happy with where it is, then I go down just like that. And I have my label in the perfect spot. Now this is really sticky when it's new, so sometimes I even put it on the back of my hand to remove just a little bit of the stickiness, and then it's ready to use. So while I'm waiting to use it, I'm going to tuck it back in here. And remember, this is what I do. It's not the only way. You will develop your own way. So now I'm going to Thinking of You. So I'm going to find Thinking of You. I'm going to take the backing off here and make sure I've got it right way up with the words. That's very important. Then I'm going to, again, peel everything off. Just bend up a little corners just so that they're easier for me to grab hold of. Bring in a block, fasten it down, peel that off. And I always like to triple check that I've got everything going the right direction. And again, holding it in the air till I think I've got everything lined up and it looks like it to me, then going down. And then I have that one all set to go. Take a little sticky off if I want and fasten that into, or pop it into its little home right there. And you just keep doing that until you get all your all of your labels on, and it really works beautifully. I think you'll find that you'll really, really like it. So this was just a short video to show you that little trick, and I hope that helps you out. All right, take care and bye-bye.